Hi, everybody. The new White House fence has drawn a lot of attention for having a lot of Muslim architecture and symbolisms. And although I grew up in Dearborn and did, once or twice, three times, whatever you want to call it, a couple times go to mosque and kind of learn a little bit of this, I did not know what the uh, castle design and the weird little dome top in front of the White House actually was. And being from a Christian household, and that long ago, I probably wouldn't have remembered anyways. But the new White House fence has a lot of Muslim features and architecture, and I just kind of wanted to go over that with you to show you the very idea as to who they are appeasing and the why features. Personally, I think it's very ugly, not just the design. I mean, usually when you see like the Muslim world, they put time and effort into the design to where it actually looks very nice, very elegant, very authentic. Personally, I just don't find this fence very appealing. I mean, the color is just kind of a black. I mean, I know the other one was too, but to me, it just doesn't really, appease my senses. Very fact they have a castle at the top means that they think that they are king. I will go into everything in a second, but I see the Shamsa here, which is the little dome symbol overlooking where the flag is. If you look at it right, see a lot of symbolism related to Mecca and the Dome of the Holy Rock. And I for the love of me right now, I can't even remember what that is called in Arabic or the translation. And it's a very famous mosque, and I just can't even remember it at this point. So you notice the gate features. You notice that this is probably better part of three, the height of three people standing inside the White House. I'd say two, maybe 2.25, but with me it's probably three, seeing that I'm like 5'6", 5'7". So I just kind of wanted to put this out there and show you guys what this was and what this wasn't. And I got this coming out of Fury News, obviously. That's what that says. And I'm not trying to say pro-Islam or anti-Islam here. I kind of think that they went with the lowest bidder here. As far as the fence design, I don't like it. I'm not even certain Obama probably had anything to really say about it. I think it was just his design he had to choose from. He's like, yeah, it's a fence. What do I care? But anyways, White House gets a new security fence with alarming features, quote-unquote, hidden inside it. I'm just going to go through this and hit the various points. We all know about the jumpers that try to jump over the fences and how hard it is now to get it. Well, this fence, you're going to have to toss a rug or something heavy over it. There's various things going on here. This is the one where the architectural rendering of the new fence kind of has a top of some fleur-de-lis. I'm sorry, my bad. Not too different from the original, minus the crap load of spikes at the top and some fleur-de-lis. Okay, yeah, so it's missing that. I apologize. Here's the fence constructed as it is right now. I just think it looks ugly. I think this looks like something a king has in front of like the United Kingdom. Like I really do believe there should be some of those Queen's Guards. I apologize for what they're called there. And then this basically symbolizes, a castle. And it really just kind of goes back to, Middle Ages time, and you just kind of go, well, it's a federal building. It's not it's not a fortress of any kind. I mean, do you see the design in the fence? It's quite unsettling once you realize what you're looking at. The middle of the fence looks eerily similar to it. Well, despite it being Islamic mosque dome, you have the castle piece on top. Further, the image shows a little deeper design located in 3 places in the fence, an Islamic design called a Shamsa, which basically looks like this piece here on the traditional mosques. Just fine, I don't care. But this is not something I would have chosen, even to represent Islam. I think that they could have went with a better looking fence design altogether. This, to me, the fence is not very appealing. And basically, they go with the idea that there's a lot of castle-like items on the top, with onion dome items in evocation of Mecca and the Dome of the Rock. For the life of me right now, I can't figure out what the mosque is called for the Dome of the Rock. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. It's ridiculous. And basically, it has an overall traditional Islamic design. So you can see that this is right here. So anyways, this is the situation here. And, Fury News has a lot of good stuff, and I look forward to their articles because this is the first time I've actually seen this design here. And I don't like the castle design. That to me is not what America is supposed to symbolize. And it's a federal building. It's not meant to be religious in nature, especially Islamic in nature. And even if it was, they went with a horrifyingly bad design. I mean, I know it's supposed to be dark, so they don't have to worry about, all kinds of dirt on it and everything, but I gotta be honest, I don't even like the fence. I mean, it doesn't even look good. I mean, I know it's a fence, how many different designs can you have for a fence that's supposed to look a certain way? But I just don't like it. I mean, I understand it's supposed to be, let's say better part of 10 feet outside. We'll say 15 feet on the inside. There's different designs. It's supposed to complement Islam, which is fine if that's, who this is for, but it's not. It's for America. And I have nothing against Islam in and of itself. All the religions are basically controlled by the banks in the area to do the will of those in power, so that's how I look at everything. I just don't really like it. So the new White House fence has a lot of Muslim features and architecture. Thanks, guys.